Hello everyone, the Kentucky Patriot here. It is TacPack time. It is May, so if you're wondering why in the world I'm wearing a hoodie in May, it's because it is ridiculously cold. We've even had frost. I mean, the mornings have been really chilly, the nights have been cool. So yeah, really cold for May, so hoodie. Anyway, it's TacPack time. We're gonna dive right in, see what goodies lays in store for the May TacPack. First of all, tactical paper. Wow, looks like a pretty good box here. This is actually on the bottom, but the way it's laying, I'm gonna pull it out. There's 8. This says glow shot. I always call them shoot and see, but it's basically, you know, these targets that light up, which is really good for my age and older when your eyes start, you can't see as good as you used to. These are awesome. You can never have enough of these. So love these. Great stocking stuffers for the shooters in your family. Year round, Father's Day, birthdays, great gift idea. Never have enough of these. Never, never, never. This is hand cleaner from Eagle Grit Mechanics hand cleaner. I can't remember if this was the same brand as the hand cleaner they sent last time, but this is, whatever it was last time, was absolutely the best hand cleaner that I'd ever had. I mean, it was fabulous. We used it all the time. It was great for everything. Get smells off your hands, cut stuff that's hard to get. It was great. So this is Eagle Grit hand cleaner, and I know you guys, everybody can use this, need this. And like I said, the last brand they sent, it might have been this, I can't remember, but it was absolutely fabulous. I loved it. Great stuff. This is APS Incorporated AR-15 selector switch. So for all you fully semi-automatic, in the words of, I think it was Joe Biden, if you have a full auto, then this is a cool selector switch for you. And if you don't have full auto like the rest of us here, you got a semi-auto, here it is, your selector switch, which looks like maybe 2 selector switches for whatever your needs are, whether you like a short one or a long one. Pretty cool. Looks like it'd be easy to get a hold of. I've told you this before, but TacPack's pretty AR heavy, so all you AR guys that like to tinker with your ARs and change and parts and customize, TacPack's really got you covered there. They've sent you a little bit of everything for the AR, so really cool. OST Scrape All Operator Survival Tool for 223, 556, and 300 blackout. This, I'll hold it up here so you can see it. OST Scrape All for all models are made from precision ground stainless steel and laser cut for precision. They are designed for specific caliber bolts and should not be used in other caliber bolts. They scrape carbon from the back of the bolt neck, inside the bolt carrier, around the locking lugs, and around the firing pin. The scrape also has the ability to scrape the castle nut clean of debris. All scrapes and models are designed to attach to a single loop. Basically, this is a scraper to get the carbon off. And really, to be honest with you, if you, maybe during this pandemic or maybe during the last little bit, if you've got your AR and you've had a hard time finding ammo and you've only shot 20, 100, you know, whatever rounds, and you cleaned your gun, you say, what would you need a carbon scraper for? You probably won't if you're just, you know, using that. But if you go to the range, and I'll be honest with you, I was kidding somebody the other day. We were talking about ammo and finding the availability of ammo, and even reloading supplies are hard to find, and brass. I told him the days of the magazine dumps are over, at least at my house for now. So we still shoot, but we're not just dumping ammo like we used to have fun. For instance, remember on video, you see my little boy dump ammo, but we've kind of cut back on that, on magazine dumps. But anyway, if you're shooting a lot with your AR and you're actually taking a fighting style class where you're shooting, you know, 1,000 rounds or whatever, and you're shooting a lot and you're doing a 3-gun challenge, this is a must. This is really cool. And it was laser, so it didn't have any burrs or anything. It should be a really good tool for you to clean the carbon off. It gets on there, and you really just need something to scrape it off there like that on your boat carrier and all that, as you guys well know. And I actually even gives you instructions here. I didn't see that until you opened it up, but it tells you insert the spike with the scrape into the neck. It tells you exactly how to use it, different uses for it. So really cool, but it did say it was specific to the caliber, so you can't be trying to use it for anything else. To be honest with you, this is a rapid tourniquet, simple, light, and compact from Rapid Medical. And I will be honest with you, as much as I like TacPack, and I know you could argue the fact that they have some survival tools, they had some fire starters, they've had some bug repellents, they've had some knives, they've had even a little keychain lock to defend yourself that had the spikes on it. A little knife that goes here to carry with you on your neck before that you pull off, and it's almost shaped like an arrowhead. You could argue the fact of all those things that I said, but to be honest with you, I would say this right here is singly the most important thing TacPack has ever sent. And you probably already got a tourniquet. You probably thought, you probably got it in your car, your bug out bag, your med kit, probably got them at the house. The reason these are so important is you can do it while injured. A lot of your other tourniquets you can't. What I mean by that is you have to use both hands to tie it off. So if you're the one helping somebody, those tourniquets are perfectly fine. But if you're by yourself out in the woods and you have an accident, you're sawing lumber or you're cutting trees down, you have a bad accident, or if you're riding an ATV, or you're out hiking and have a bad fall, or whatever the case may be, or you're in a car accident and it's only you and this hand is hurt, shot, broke, whatever the case may be, with these, you can literally just use your teeth, open this, get it out, and this rapid tourniquet, you can cinch it yourself. This could absolutely, positively save your life. So, not against the other tourniquets. They're great to have, but I do recommend you have one like these. Somebody asked me, I think the last video before last, they wanted me to do some more prepping videos. I'm totally fine with that. I'll do any kind of prepping videos if you want to narrow it down the spectrum of the scope. I've said this before. One thing I won't tell you is how much food I have, how much ammo I have, or how many guns I have. Other than that, everything else is on the table. I'll do whatever you want me to do. And I may not specifically tell you my exact plan, but I'll give you some ideas. You got to make it specific to you, because I always want to keep an ace in the hole. I always want to, have an element of surprise there. So anyway, this is awesome. This is a must. You can better believe that we're going to keep this, use this. I will put this to good use. I'll always have it somewhere where it's going to be readily available. And a vehicle's great. Like I said, bug out bag in your home. This is phenomenal. And even if you're in your home, you say, well, I can call 911. You never know. There may be another call. Things may happen. Maybe a few minutes getting there. And even if an ambulance is on the way, still to have this is just great, great, great. So thank you, TacPack. Thank you, TacPack. Thank you, TacPack. This is a trigger cover safety device, not a locking device. Fits all standard ARs, trigger guards, follow all safety firearm rules. Okay. This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to be honest with you. If you buy a gun and they got these locks and keys and trigger safeties, I hate them. I throw them away. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the principle of it. I mean, I just don't. If you want to do it, that's up to you. I know in some countries you have to do that. That's by law. But here, to me, if you can't get to your firearm, it's absolutely useless. If it's locked up and it's disassembled and your ammo's in another room, you're not going to be able to defend yourself with it. You're not. So I'm not a big fan at all, even with your children. I think there's me personally, I think there's a lot better means necessary than to put locks and stuff on your guns. But read this here. That's not what this is. I'm going to go ahead and open this. This just simply covers your trigger guard. That's all that is. That it's kind of, basically, it feels like Kydex. I don't know if it says it's Kydex, but it's about exactly what it feels like. It's basically like the trigger guards on your Kydex holsters. So you're covering your trigger guard, your gun goes down in here. That's all this is. So basically, what I would say that the use for this would be, my opinion, you might find other uses for it, but if you have a truck gun, if you have a rifle that you are using for home defense or whatever, and in the middle of the night you want one in the chamber, you want it ready to rock and roll, and in the middle of the night you want to get up, this doesn't lock. You don't have to have a key, you don't have a combination. Literally, you take your thumb, you can slide this off. I've never used one, but you can see it's just very easy to, so you can just manipulate with your thumb to knock it off there. But that way, after you get ready, you can knock it off there and then be ready to rock and roll. So that way, at 2 o'clock in the morning, if you're awake, it's dark, you're scared, you're kind of disoriented, you don't accidentally have a negligent discharge, or if it's a bump in the night, it may not necessarily be a threat, and then that way you can get your bearings about you, get up, have this on your firearm, knock it off your firearm, and then be ready to roll. So that may be something you're interested in. Actually, I said this already once about the targets, I believe it was. Same thing with magazines. I'm telling you, you cannot, if you feel like, well, I hate to do that again. I had that in their stocking last year, or, that was part of the gift I got them for the birthday last year. When it comes to guys, shooters, you can't have too many mags, whether it's for their pistol, whether it's for their AR, whether it's for their AK. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with a magazine. So even if they've got ever how many magazines they got, they'll always want one more. I'm telling you, it's just like targets, it's just like ammo, it's just like brass. You're not gonna get somebody enough. It's kind of like a gift card. You can't give somebody too many gift cards. So trust me on this. People say, well, you've already got a magazine before for an AR or whatever the case may be in a TacPack. If they send me this every month, you will never hear me complain. Same thing with knives. If they send this in a knife literally every single month, I will never complain, because you can't have enough magazines. I've heard crazy numbers. You do what's best for you. I've even heard somebody say you need 1,000 magazines loaded. I'm not in that camp, I'll be honest with you, but you do need several magazines loaded. I will not tell you how many magazines I have loaded, but I have multiple magazines loaded, ready to rock and roll for my AK, my AR. I advise you to do the same. I think, it's always good to have them. So even if you have 1,000 magazines, hey, always get one more. But I don't think you need 1,000 magazines loaded. I'm not sure the reasoning behind that, but anyway, to each their own. But here's a hex mag. I'm not going to tell you much about them. You know all about them. I like them, have them. Matter of fact, I've got more than one from TacPack here. And hey, yeah, this is a different color. Don't have this color. So, hey, awesome. I'm not even to the bottom of it. There's something else in there. But so far, this thing is my favorite TacPack I've ever had. I know there's a lot of things I've liked in TacPack, but literally a magazine, this to clean the carbon. Handy as a pocket on a shirt, targets. I mean, and this tourniquet, I mean, really, I love this TacPack. This is right up my alley. Like I said, it's probably the favorite one I've ever had. This is from that Trigger Safe. This is from them. 15% off. Give you I'm sure they have other things too. So anyway, they give you a code here for 15% off. Trigger Safe. Go check them out. Even if you're not interested in this, see what else they got. I'm pretty much under the impression that any of these companies that support the Second Amendment, a lot of them is veteran owned, like that Black Rifle Coffee. I mean, they're just so many people that contribute to freedom and the gun community, and I try to help those that help me. I realize that it's impossible not to have a phone or some of your clothing that isn't commie made or whatever, but in general, I always try to help the people that help the Second Amendment community that love freedom, that are veteran owned, just good quality people. And in general, that's what TacPack looks like they try to send and do as well. So check out some of these companies. I say this every time, it's not to be redundant, but in case you're new to the channel, I do not get paid for this. I am not a TacPack spokesperson. If you subscribe to TacPack, I don't get paid, I don't get a kickback, I don't get nothing. So this is just something that I like, that I share with you. But I'll put a promo code in the link in the description below. Like I said, I'm not making millions off TacPack. I'm just a small channel, so don't think I'm trying to sell you anything, because like I said, I make nothing off of this. However, the good folks at TacPack did give me that promo code, and they'll send you a free gift with your first subscription to TacPack. So no obligation, but if you like getting stuff in the mail, if you want to look forward to maybe getting some cool stuff, and you never know what it is, and we don't ever know from month to month. They'll give you some hints, but we never know. And when it comes, we're always excited. We're always looking forward to it, and we get it, we open it. I open it on camera and share it with you. But we enjoy it. We love it, and it's always cool, useful stuff that maybe you have, but you get extra, or maybe something that you don't have. You know, like maybe you have some tourniquets, but you don't have one like this. Just a lot of cool stuff, a lot of stuff geared toward ARs. They got a lot of other stuff too. Everything from survival, if you've seen some of the old TacPack stuff. I mean, just a little bit of everything, hats, t-shirts. Just some really cool stuff, and TacPack just seems to be a great company, and I'm tickled to death to get their product and open it with you. But anyway, I wish you the best. Hopefully it's going to warm up soon. I've got a lot of videos in mind, but I do want to wish you and yours the very best, and always be careful with firearms. Don't get negligent. Don't get complacent. I was literally just got done watching a video of gun fails, and you know, it's not funny. It's not something to laugh about. I love the Second Amendment, but I want you to be safe. I want you and your family to be safe, and you know, I want you to be prepared. You know, and like I said, I was asked to do some more prepping videos, so I'll see what we can come up with. But you know, it's not a tinfoil hat. It's not being paranoid. It's literally just having a plan in place, having a few things in mind if something does go bad. And I think people is really taking a look at prepping a whole lot different since 2020, since all these things have happened, since people were literally in fist fights over toilet paper, and now we don't look as crazy as when people maybe thought one time we were. And it's not about being paranoid or living in fear, just about being prepared. If something happens, you're not in panic mode. You don't have to go out and worry if you're going to have this or that. You're already prepared. You got things laid back. I'm talking about hoarding, but even in ammo. I mean, you don't have to go, if you see something on the shelf, buy everything the store's got. But it's, what I've done over the years, if I see something on a good price, pick up a box here. That's a good price on that. Pick up a box here. Hey, that's a good deal on that. Or, and if you save up over time, when stuff happens, you're not out a lot of money. Because now people wants it. It's expensive. It's hard to find. So just be prepared. Keep a good head about you. Keep a good head on your shoulders. Keep your wits about you. And just think ahead a little bit. And I wish you and yours the very best. If I can ever help you in any way, I do my best. May God bless you, the Kentucky Patriot. I'll leave a link in the description below too. I will do that. I think it's Kentucky Patriot. And you type that in, you get a free gift. If you're interested in TacPack, wish you and yours the very best. May God bless you.